Hey guys, this is Jeremy, and of course that's Autumn, the wonderful, amazing, stupendous. So today, we are here to talk about trusting your intuition.
Yes, super important.
And trusting your partner.
That's me.
That's also super important.
Oh, and him.
Oh, but I mean, her being my partner is super important, but also trusting your partner is, you
right.
get the idea.
Trustful.
Ah!
I'm not catching you.
That's okay. I went behind you, I would have hit the chair. It's been awesome.
So today we're going to talk about trusting your intuition and trusting your instincts. And we kind of went over a similar video about this actually, see up here. Mm-hmm. You know, so we're just going to kind of elaborate more about trusting your intuition, but more importantly also about trusting your partner.
Absolutely. We had a situation where Evie ended up in the hospital, and then a couple days later, Autumn ended up in the hospital, but just the ER for, an hour or two and whatever.
A couple hours here and there.
Twice. We're talking about this idea of trusting your intuition. So let me lay out the situation for you, and then we'll kind of break it apart. The situation was midnight 1:30, something like that. I'm on my way back from working with a client, and Autumn calls me and says, Evie just threw up, get home. And I'm like, cool, I'm like 5 minutes away. Get home, puke everywhere, gotta get this cleaned up, gotta get the daughter taken care of, get her back to sleep. Mom goes to sleep, I stay up just a little bit longer, then I crash out. 4 a.m., Evie wakes up, she's hungry. And I'm like, okay, let me get you a bottle. So I get her a bottle, I gotta go to the bathroom, take care of business. I hear her coughing. Not a good sign. 10 minutes after I fed her, she proceeded to throw up again. And now it's a bigger mess than the first time, because she got it all over the floor and all on me. And yay. Get her cleaned up, it's okay. We have a 10 o'clock appointment with her doctor this morning. It'll be fine, we're good. Get up at 9:30, get ready to go, because the doctor's literally right around the corner. Go to the doctor. I gave her like an ounce of water, just an ounce. And we're timing it just to see if she can keep it down. Go through the doctor appointment. In the doctor's appointment, when the doctor walked out of the room, she throws up the water. This time I caught it in the trash can. Yay, trash can.
Yay, Mom.
Yay,
that was
Mom.
all me.
Yeah.
I caught that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay? I run towards the vomit.
There you go. She's like a super boob. For those of you that know, you know. You're our people.
The movie Home.
So then after nap time, we decided, you know what, let's go ahead and we'll give her a bottle after nap. We'll see how she's doing. Maybe she just needs to, reset her system a little bit. Did that, then she threw up again. And we had to go get our nephew, and on our way back, we're like, let's go. I'm not comfortable. So we called the doctor, got an emergency appointment real quick just to get in, get a quick check. They're in the same building as an ER. Pushed her over to the ER. We're there at 4:30. She's dehydrated. Her blood sugar's in the toilet. She's like 40 out of, it should be about like 100. She's like 40. So they're like, we're going to admit you, put her on an IV, did all this stuff. And so by 8:30, we're in the hospital, and we're kind of camped out. They're going to keep her overnight and just give her a couple days to kind of recover.
Right, and whenever you go in the hospital, I feel like they always tell you, oh, it'll be like 1 day. And then 1 day ends up being 2 days, and then 2 days ends up being 3 days, and then you're not really getting checked out until almost like day 4.
Yeah, that's
right?
what happened.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Autumn and I, because we trust each other and we have an open conversation about what we're thinking, what we're feeling, even when it's not always nice to hear, whatever she's got going on, one of the only 2 rules I have for her is 1, keep me out of the friend zone, and 2, be honest. And maybe even just switch those 2 sometimes. Right? That's all I ask from her. And that means I get the download, and I get when she's in a storm, I get whatever she's got, and she just unloads it on me. And sometimes I want to go problem solve, sometimes I take things personal when I shouldn't. But because we have that open conversation, we're able to kind of like get through stuff and trust each other a lot, because I'm not going to run from what she has to tell me. If it's the truth, it's the truth. Let's go. I can deal with it. And that allows us to trust each other, and it allows us to trust what we're feeling. And I know in the past she's been challenged by other people in her life about, health and about different things. So my first step is always, well, I love you and respect you. Let me listen to your point of view. Maybe I'm being a little stubborn. Maybe I'm being a little pig-headed. Now, in Evie's case, she was dehydrated. Her blood sugar was low. We were actually going to have my parents come down and watch her so that we could go to work, because we need to get some stuff done this week.
Mm-hmm. We still have so much to do.
Yeah, we're still
even though we're home recording right now, we still have a lot of work to do.
Yeah. So I called my parents. Turns out they're in the ER for my mom. So, okay, guys, you take care of that. Let us know what's going on. Anything we can do to help you out, please let me know. We're going to be having a little adventure of our own. And so, because they were not available, it actually was a blessing because it got us to get Evie to the doctor.
Right. Got her to the ER sooner, for sure.
If we had tried to do what we originally thought, what our head was telling us is we got to take care of business, financial business, that kind of stuff. Our heads were saying that. Our hearts were both going, I'm not comfortable with how she's feeling.
Right. I didn't want to leave her.
Yeah, I didn't either. But
Yeah.
but if she was sick and my parents watched her, we could have been at work and then gotten the phone call. Yeah, we need you to meet us at such a place because we're in the ambulance. Evie collapsed. She's non-responsive. She's seizing. I mean, there could have been all kinds of stuff as her body is dehydrating and shutting down and she's throwing up, and that could have been very, very, very ugly.
Yeah, and low blood sugars and just not feeling well and just everything.
Yeah. So because we listened to each other and listened to our hearts instead of our heads, we were able to get our daughter the support she needed. And that's going to cause some ripples because, yeah, we had to close some deals and do some things. And you know what? If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. We'll go make those things happen. And if they're not, what can we learn? How do we improve? How do we move forward? That's really our takeaway from this. And that's just one of them. There are many takeaways that we're going to detail. Not necessarily all of them in videos.
Yeah, so I think the biggest thing is just about trusting your intuition, trusting the communication that you have between your partner, and just at the end of the day, making that right call. And even if it is the wrong call, just think about the lessons that you learned from that, which, oh yeah, that's in that same video that was up there. Ta-da! But anyways, just make sure that you're keeping that line of communication open with your partner. Make sure you're also, when your kid is sick, you document a lot of things, like the last time they ate, the last time they threw up, how much they threw up, when
Poop.
they had poop. Yeah, poop's a big one too.
Wet diapers are
So
wet.
make sure that you guys keep all those things in mind.
And a quick sidebar, if you don't feel that you can trust your partner with these conversations, you might want to have that conversation because that's not going to be helpful now and in the future.
I don't want to be in that room when that conversation happens. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no.
Well, we hope that you guys really enjoyed our story just about what's been going on, and more specifically, make sure that you keep your communication open between you and your partner, and definitely trust those intuitions and those instincts that you have. As always, make sure that you please subscribe and hit that little red button below. Make sure you like the video, that's the thumbs up button, and comment below with what lessons maybe that you have learned while your kid has been sick, or maybe even your partner.
And you, ladies and gentlemen, make an outstanding day. We will see you when we see you.
Now, we're going to cheers with some healthy lemon water.
Oh yeah, this is mine. Lemon water with lime.
Lemon?
No.
No, it's
With mint.
Mint. It's mint and lemon to keep you healthy and detox.
Ding, 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 ding. Cheers.